These secrets, the number one, 2, 3 blocks that actually holds gay men back from ever creating their ideal dream bodies, their dream love, relationship, and or income. I just came off a call with one of our men who has lost over 20 pounds, over 10 centimeters, created more shifts in his body than ever. And there were some things that came up I know is going to serve you, and I really want to impart this with you. So we're having this conversation, right, where he was saying, hey, I've, lost, some areas around the midsection, but not a lot. And I could feel there's a sense of a part of him that had to disqualify it. When I heard him, it almost sounded like he's lost maybe half an inch, right? But he's lost over 10 centimeters. His photos are incredible, the transformation. What we noticed, though, was that there's a part of him which feels shame for celebrating. Something in his past told him the story that for him to own his wins is too much. Don't be too much. It is safer for you, buddy. It's safer for you to hide your success, because that way you're not going to get seen, you're not going to get hurt, you're not going to get hurt, not going to get rejected, not going to get judged. And my question for you is, how often have you held yourself back from celebrating your successes? How often have you told yourself this celebration is not good enough and I shouldn't celebrate? Because here's the real problem. When we hold ourselves back from just owning the joy, the celebration of our successes, number one, it robs you of the joy of the moment, the literal moment when you succeed. It's like, not good enough. You rob the joy of the moment, and it actually is going to block you from the results that you truly desire. Wouldn't the world be a much better place if more gay men learned to celebrate unapologetically, to say, you know what, damn, I've lost 20 pounds, I've lost 10 centimeters, and I put in the hard work, I've shifted my identity, I'm so proud of this. Wouldn't that be such a better place? How would your results change if that became you? So lesson number 1. Lesson number 2 is this. Do you ever tell yourself this is, hey, I want a dream. I have this goal of creating this body. I want this, but I'm just going to dilute my desires. I'm just going to, make it sound a bit better and say, I just want to lose a few pounds. I just want to get a bit fitter. But really, in your body, you're wanting to feel magnetic. You're wanting to actually rock speedos. You're wanting to feel sexy in your body. Not just comfortable, you want to feel sexy. That's what you truly want. But then we put on the brakes again. We say, hey, I just want to lose some weight. I just want to get a bit stronger, because that is the polite version that is acceptable by society. Again, what happens there? When you do such a thing, when you say, I only just want this, I don't really want that, you block, again, your dreams away from you. And the problems here, you block it. Number 2, it actually makes the journey so much harder. When you're not yet admitting to yourself what you truly want, right? You're trying to dilute it. It actually makes it slower for you to create results. Because then when you wake up, you're not excited. You're not going all in, right? We're going with brakes on. But here's my challenge. When we learn how to celebrate ourselves unapologetically, right? When we start to say, hey guys, I am so proud of myself because I did X, Y, Z, right? I am so proud of myself, and I want that body. I want that sort of relationship, and I'm going all in on it, right? Guess what? Suddenly you're going to find energy, life force flowing through you. And this is the magic, guys, because this guy, by the way, just to share with you, he has done extremely well already. He said to me, like, hey, I've tried 6 trainers in the past, not just trainers, coaches, right? Never worked out. There was a bit of this shame involved, like just like workouts, diets, this whole thing didn't work. He has not succeeded this long or this well for his entire life, because he's felt a shift in his identity of who he is. And I shared with him, this is your next level now. because there's still those little breaks going on with the celebrations and with the vision. If we don't help you break past it, this is where we're going to stay. Okay? He's done incredibly well. But hey, we're going to go next level. And now, no matter where you're at on your journey, by the way, you could be listening to this. Maybe you just want to first lose 20 pounds. Maybe you want to feel fitter, sexier, stronger than ever. Right? Maybe you're doing some good work already, but you know there's a whole next breakthrough that you're not touching yet. I bet you these two things are blocking you. What part of you is not willing to celebrate? What I call the thermostat. There's a safety. If your thermostat, I said to him, like, if your thermostat is set at, hey, you can be kind of fit, right? Anything past that is unsafe. Don't celebrate too much. That's unsafe. Don't want too much. You're going to stay stuck. But if we can help you turn up the dial of your thermostat to say, hey, you know what? You can get as fit as you want. Your dream body, we're going to take you there. And that feels, we're going to create safety, nervous system safety, where you go, actually, this is good, right? And we help you slay the shame of the whole celebration thing. Go, hey, okay, we're going to celebrate you. Right? We turned up the dial of your thermostat. Things start to shift. I've already helped hundreds of guys create changes in their bodies that were thought not possible, in their love lives, in their relationship, and some of them in their businesses, careers, right? This is a big part of the work. Now, if you're listening to this, like, hey, I want to do that, right? The Darren Academy, our space, is the spot. I just said to him, like, it's the only place, I would say the whole world, specifically for gay men, where you can share your dreams and your desires, and you will be met with, let's go, high five, let's go create it. It's never going to be, that's weird, that's too much, you're too full of yourself, you're too vain, you're too greedy, you're too selfish. We go, let's go. And that's the difference. Because when you have a group of gay men who's like, yes, come on, let's go create it, suddenly your thermostat, what we call the nervous system, rises. You're surrounded by all these guys who are all doing it, all doing the work, right? You shift, right? And we do nervous system regulation, meditation, all the breath work, all the other stuff too, right? But truly, it's literally that community, right? Surrounding yourself with people who are already embodying the direction you want to go, that changes you. That changes you. So my last question for you is, if right now you look at the 5 people closest around you, whether friends, family, do they embody the person that you want to become? Do they have the health habits, the eating habits, the mindset habits, the discipline, the follow through, the confidence, the desire, the love, the impact? Do they embody those things? Do they have the relationships that inspire you? Do they have the business or the career that they are so passionate and lit up about in their lives? Because if the answer is no, we can read your future. If the answer is no, majority of the people around you that you have conversations with, right? Isn't that is going to be your ceiling. Now, here in the Darren Academy, we pop you off the ceiling. We blast you off. We lift, we raise the ceiling. And we raise what we call the baseline, where you are, we raise that, where success becomes inevitable. Food for thought. We'd love to hear, by the way, for those of you listening now or later on, what are the areas of celebration? How are you holding yourself back, right? Number 2, with your thermostat, what is the vision? What is the true desire inside your heart, in your body, that's on your soul, etched on, that you know you want, right? If the whole world is watched, if you are on the movie screen right now, okay, and everybody watching knows, it's like, this guy needs to go this direction. He wants to go this direction. You know that, right? What is the audience screaming at you? They're going, hey, dude, go there. Come on, we're rooting for you. What is that thing that you are blocking yourself from? What is that direction that you're saying, no, that's not, that you can't do that. That's too much. That's too, no, this place safe. I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't want to fail. I don't want to make mistakes. Nope. What is that thing? And then number 3, who are the people you're surrounded by, right? Are they taking you where you want to go? Or maybe they're not. Let me know in the DMs, in the comments. See you guys soon.